Hey, what's going on, Koenig Wheels? Glad to have you here at my small little place. But we're gonna give you an awesome tour today and show you how we create some of the craziest builds out of 500 square feet. So let's start this garage tour. Come on in, Koenig. Broke mother. So yeah, guys, we're here in Yonkers, New York. This is my garage. It's a real sacred place to me and my movement, which is the Keep Gunning movement. And out of here, 500 square feet, we build some really sick cars. We do some awesome DIYs, and we'll just basically start talking about where everything is. Now, the garage got a huge revamp after we came back from California. Huge shout out to Koenig for helping with the wheels on the RXK. That was also a Motor Trend featured car. So thank you so much, guys, at Koenig for helping the bottom of the car look good. But it's pretty simple. I've got a water hose here. Gets it done. We wash cars outside. We clean the front. Got a small little fridge. Get some snacks in there just to keep us going throughout the day. It's honestly it kind of almost set this place up like Facebook, because I had done a tour at Facebook, and what I noticed was when I did the tour is they don't want you to leave. They want you to stay inside. So there's food there, there's snacks, there's drinks, there's bathrooms, there's showers. Unfortunately, we don't have a shower here, but we've got a toilet that works. We've got a sink, we've got a fridge, we order food, and we just try to, me and my friend Trappy just try to lock in here and just install every part that comes in at 200%. So basically the beginning of the shop here, we've got our fridge, our water, and let's get to the lift. So the lift is, I bought it pre-owned off of a guy literally up the street. So I lucked out, didn't have to pay much of travel or delivery. I paid about $1,000. It's a Mohawk. I think it's good for about 4,000 pounds. None of our cars are really that heavy. I think the heaviest car that we've built on this lift was the Mazda RXK. And yeah, I just got some regular house paint from Home Depot, painted it red, painted the arms yellow, and functions great, never gives us an issue. It's got a little bit of a seal leak over here, but we just soak it up with towels, pour more transmission fluid in it, and just keep the ball rolling on all these builds. So now, how do all these parts get put together? Basically out of this box. And I've had this toolbox for roughly about 5-6 years. I got it on a great deal. Snap-on was having a promotion, and it was $5,000, obviously financed. We all know all those gearheads out there that are giving our Snap-on guy 30-40 bucks a week for like 60 years.
Shut up and take my money.
5,000 bucks filled. It didn't come with any electronic tools though, anything electrical. It didn't come with that, but it came with all the sockets and stuff. It was pretty decently filled.
Pause, hold on. If you want to check out the full toolbox tour, check it out over here.
We know the importance of tools. We know that if our tools aren't correct, then obviously the builds don't come out correct. So we always clean them, we always organize them, we always put them back. Now, there's only 2 people that can go in the box, right? It's me and it's Trappy. So he does his job, I do my job. I'm finished with the tool, we clean it up, we put it right back. We know exactly where the 10mm is. We know exactly where the 17 is. We know exactly where the open end wrenches are. So having a clean, organized box is gonna make your life so much easier. You're not struggling looking through a bin that has 6,000 sockets and you're looking for a 10 mil, and every time you dig in there, it's a 3/8 and it doesn't work. So having an organized box is by far the most crucial thing. And there's probably one more crucial thing, but we'll get to that when we get to the end of the garage. And yeah, that's my box. So here's a crucial part of the garage. A lot of things get done here. Again, this place is literally, technically it's only about 480 square feet. We call it 500 square feet. I don't know where we found the extra 20 square feet. Don't ask, don't tell. 500 square feet, so everything has to be efficient. So this is our tool cart basically. We grab this guy from here, pause, put him over there, load it up with tools, and then start working. This is our famous parts washer, all those familiar with my channel. This is Dirt Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki, hearing it from the crowd, is
Dirt Nowitzki. He's blue, like the Mavericks jersey. He gets it, he's never called out of work. This guy's never ever called out, never came in late. My favorite part of the garage is right here. This is my work table right here, and a lot of things get done, a lot of things get assembled here. I just got a regular vise from Amazon. I got a regular bench grinder here from Amazon. We put an outlet here to use any power tools like a cutter, sander, whatever it is that we can power into here. And this is the work table. We use the bottom half for storage. We built these shelves here when we did the garage revamp. And we basically have, you know, all of our necessities that we use day in and day out. We've got our scuff pads on this side. We've got our trim black. All the cars that we build, we literally, you know, whatever we can trim black and make look OEM again and nice and clean, because these OEM parts, they're skyrocketing. And the cars that we're building, honestly, they start from 1992.
1992.
So try to find a thin molding for an EG, or try to find a clean window cowl for an EK. It's very, very hard to do. So what we do here is we'll clean it as best as we can. We'll grab the gray scuff for plastic. We'll scuff that down, get all in the imperfections out, clean it again, hang it up. We use our heater right here. It's like our paint booth. We'll put a bungee cord from up there down here. We'll heat it up and we'll just trim black it right there. And I buy these by the case. It makes everything look nice and clean. Moving forward, you know, we've basically got our brake cleaner, PB blaster. We've got some brake-in oil from Pure Oil. This Motul stuff, guys, I want to give you this gem right now too. Why not? I'm not sponsored by Motul. This stuff is great. Now, I want to give you a little gem on Koenig's channel. You can run water. You can add this in and it'll run 30 degrees colder. Again, Amazon got 3 of them for like 20 bucks. This is a coolant additive, if you want to call it. So I always like to give like these small gems because maybe somebody's confused. They're thinking, you know, is antifreeze better? Is this better? If you're racing on a circuit track, they do suggest you run water. Drag racing, I know it's always been water. So water gets hot very, very fast. So with this additive here, you'll almost go cooler than antifreeze. So that's that. Wanted to give that gem out. Do you remember when I was at the toolbox and I said there's one more crucial thing? And there's probably one more crucial thing, but we'll get to that when we get to the end of the garage. I need to emphasize on this by a lot. It's probably the most underrated thing you can have in a garage. A bolt organizer. Guys, I know where everything is. Short 10 mil with a washer. I've got long 10 mils, no washer. 10 millimeter nuts. I've got, pause. I've got fittings here. I've got screws, coarse and fine. I've got plastic clips.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, pork, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat, you name.
This thing makes our lives easy. We don't have to search through bolts for 20 minutes. We know exactly where a 12 millimeter is, a 10, a 14, a 17, 19, axle nuts, pause. We know exactly where everything is. This is so crucial. I would be lost without it. I love this thing. I got it on Amazon. Jeff Bezos, if you're watching, Jeff, find me, man. I'm out here, I'm representing you. I know I've increased that net worth. Give me a coupon code or something, man. Okay, so circling back to the front of the garage over here, this is our next build, which is our circuit build. This car is gonna be special. It's a 96 Honda Civic hatchback, CX model, which is the lightest model.
The new Civic CX from Honda. It won't break the bank.
And this is going to be our circuit build. So I want to bring this guy down real quick. We'll talk about the rims from Koenig. These things are so badass. I'm in love with these rims. I'm in love with the fitment, with the 245 tire. And these are called decograms. So it's a really, really nice rim. Very, very, very sexy looking when it's, you know, all the way lowered. But yeah, this car is gonna do some special stuff. Back into the circuit build, we're planning on just going out there, having fun, making a lot of mistakes, seeing what parts wear and tear, seeing what needs to be changed immediately. So we're kind of not keeping it on a budget, but I'm not buying the right thing the first time. I am going to admit that, because I want to show the differences between a cheap brake kit and a better brake kit, or a cheap tire and a better tire, whatever the case may be. I believe these tires are great. Everyone brags about them. They're called the Falcon, I believe, RT660s. The front is a 245 40 15. The rear is a 225 45 15. And they're wrapped around a Koenig decagram. This is a 15x8. Now, the reason I'm turning the wheel so easily is because we were doing fitment vlogs on the channel, and we were just trying to see where our contact points are. So we found them. We just banged them in a few times, pause, and everything's good. But this rim right here, I spoke to Scott. Scott's a hell of a guy too. I want to commend him for how much he believes in me and my followers. I want to commend him for his continuous support. The man is genuine. He's a New Yorker. He's a face card. You see what you get, and that's him. So thank you to Scott. Thank you to everybody at Koenig. But these rims right here, I had a pretty lengthy conversation with Scott, and he said, hey, Aki, go out there square setup. Because everywhere I read, they were using a 15x9 in the front, 15x8 in the rear. He said, start off square. We'll get you a 15x9 for the front later on. And if you like that wheel, then just keep the wheel on and slap the 245 on that. So for now, I'm just running a square setup. Now, I don't know if running a square setup means that the back tire has to be a 245. Again, I'm still learning. I really don't know. From what I understand is the rim is a square setup because it's 15x8, all four wheels. So 15x9 will eventually be introduced onto this car. But for now, these decograms, in my opinion, is probably one of the best wheels on the market. In my opinion, everyone that I've seen in the circuit world is running Koenig. Everyone that's been winning, competing is running Koenig. And 15x8 and up is what everybody's been running. Again, a lot of research, a lot of reading, a lot of analyzing, and I'm just going based off whatever information is out there. So decograms, 15x8, sick rim in person. We're just getting in parts every day. We're trying to influence others to go out there, race safely. We're trying to motivate the world. We're trying to just help out as many people as possible. So this car should be done in a few months. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to Koenig for coming here, giving me their time, giving me a lot of love on social media, a lot of love on their platform. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Thank you to everybody that supports me. Thank you to all my supporters as far as gunners go. Thank you to all my sponsors that help me out every year for believing in me. And thank you for sticking 10 toes with me. So without further ado, I got to get my ass back to work. I got to keep gunning. You guys got to get the hell out of here.